Welcome to the LakeShow Cousins podcast. Here are your hosts, Maz and Amir Fathi.
Beginning of the end. No, my eyes are getting bad. I need them for just for reading, really. But dude, it's amazing how many things you're looking at all the time. Going, okay,
But
I
it
got to
doesn't
see this.
it doesn't bother you, like, because isn't it for reading? Like, isn't this
Yeah, it's for
bother-
reading, but yeah,
Doesn't it get blurry when you're looking distance?
no, I mean if I take them off right now,
You see better or worse?
worse because I
Really?
see you, but it's blurry because I'm so close to the screen.
Oh, okay.
So, but if I put this, so I don't know what that's called, but it's definitely for reading. But a lot of times if I'm like working on something, I put a screwdriver in, I can't put the screwdriver into the, I'm like, oh shit. So I need these all the time. But welcome to LakeShow Cousins podcast. We're talking about eyesight
Or lack thereof.
or lack thereof. Speaking of eyesight, did you watch that game the other day or last night or whatever it was?
Last night's game, yeah.
What was
Well,
last night's
first we
game?
got to talk about the Thunder series.
Oh yeah. I forgot
And,
about
well,
that.
New York too,
Woo!
but New York was
Woo!
an ass kicking.
Um,
That was embarrassing for Cleveland, so we can just
it
skip
was
that.
embarrassing for us too.
What, us? At least we had injuries.
Oh, we have an excuse.
Yeah.
I think anywhere Harden goes, it's just not going to work. I don't think he's a game changer. I don't know what these teams
Oh, he's
look
a game
for.
changer, all right. In the wrong direction.
I don't know what teams look at. Just this shooting. It's like, dude, okay, I'd rather take Kennard. You know what I mean? It's like you're just not you
You
can't
think they would have? You think
Dude,
they would have been better if they hadn't made that trade?
dude, they're gonna hunt him on defense every single time.
Yeah.
So he's a liability. You can't. I mean, it's not even like I can kind of play defense. I'll
doesn't even
try
try.
my best. He doesn't even try. It's like
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid to defend. Okay, but dude, you suck. You're not getting paid to do anything then. So I think Harden's has just been a disaster for any team and teams have tried him.
But do you think they would have done better if they hadn't made that trade and kept Garland?
I think so.
I do too.
Absolutely. I think that was a big mistake. I think Clippers, scored on that one.
Yeah.
Garland's younger too. I mean, he's a future player.
I mean, he's been injured a lot, but
Yeah, but
still,
still,
I think
yeah,
you're
exactly.
You're getting more than
Yeah.
what you get out of
I think
out
it
of
was-
this guy and what he has left in the tank.
And I wouldn't put Harden on my overrated list because I think he's a phenomenal offensive player. I think he's a shooter and all that. But dude, defensively, you're going to get hunted, and that's exactly what happened. You're not going to be able to stop. Who was he guarding? Brunson? He had to guard Brunson? Who was he guarding? Nobody could. I mean, come on. So that was a disaster. I feel bad for Mitchell because I do like him a lot. That's one of those players that I've always liked. I'm like, he'd be great. If
Who does
was
he
on
remind you
Lakers or-
Who does his game remind you of?
Oh, game.
Yeah.
Who does this game remind me of? He's athletic. He's a great shooter. He's a guard. Russell Westbrook. I don't know.
No, I think it's Dwayne Wade.
Probably was a little bigger, don't you think?
No. They're
No?
the same size.
Oh,
No.
same size. Okay.
They're the same size, but I think their game.
I think he's more
This guy's-
athletic than Dwayne Wade, probably.
No. Wade
Dwayne
was more
Wade?
athletic, but
Ah.
Wade didn't have the outside shot that Mitchell has.
Wade just never really impressed me, but all right.
No, he was good, dude. I would rank him top 5 shooting guards of all time.
He was so good. Could he carry a team by himself?
Well, I mean, technically, that
Don't
was
say
his
it.
that was his championship with Shaq. He was the
Yeah,
better
but
player.
Shaq had to do. Yeah, but Shaq was a game changer.
Yeah, but nobody wins it alone. But he was definitely the number one option on
Right.
that 2006 team.
Okay. Was he ever the best player in the league?
No, but he was top 3
Okay. Yeah,
behind
top 3,
LeBron
but
and Kobe.
he was never like top. Any
No,
MVPs? Never got an MVP.
No, never got
No.
an MVP.
Okay. One Finals MVP.
Well, okay, here's a question. Would you take him or would you take Harden? Would you take Wade or Harden?
What are you fucking high? Of course I take Wade.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
What?
saying.
You're comparing him to Harden?
Yeah,
Would I take Mitchell or Wade? That's a better question.
I did. I asked you that already.
You said Harden.
I know. That
No, you
was the
said who's the
second
game is
part.
like right now, pound for pound, best Wade, best Mitchell.
I take Wade.
I take Wade, yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't know how if they're getting. It doesn't remind me of him if I watch Mitchell.
His
Um,
game is just the physical drive to the
yeah,
basket. He has a
yeah,
better outside shot,
yeah. Well, he's a
but I
good
think
player. I'm no, not
but I
definitely
think
one of
Wade
the
was definitely a better
yeah.
defensive player, and I think he had more of that leadership in
Okay.
him.
Yeah, I think Cleveland's going to need
Am I
something.
boring you right now?
No, Cleveland's going to have to do
You are.
something. No cup. I haven't. I've only had my cup in the morning, so I usually need a cup of tea or
Well, we
diet
are
soda or
talking
something.
about the Cavs, so that is pretty
Um,
boring.
but our series, what matters,
What series? We already discussed that. We got swept.
our injuries cost us.
Yeah.
Not having Luca cost us big time. I think we could have had a fighting chance.
Yeah, I think 1 or 2 games
Yeah,
tops.
I think we could have. It would have made more respectable, but
That last game was close.
yeah.
We didn't get blown out in that one, at least.
No, it was competitive.
Yeah.
I think Frankenstein and Butthead and Mr. Bean, they all get on my nerves. All of
And
them.
Dork. Don't forget Dork. Oh,
Dork
nobody
doesn't
gets
get on my
bro.
nerves as much as
Nobody.
Mr. Bean with like you always say with his gum chewing and his squinting. What do you fucking need
Blowing
glasses?
bubbles.
What
What
are
are
you
you,
looking at?
12?
Yeah,
Fucking
fucking
dickhead.
12 blowing bubbles. And I can't I think officially I don't like Chet. I just don't like him.
Well,
Um,
what about Shea? I can't stand his game, dude. Like, stop flopping. It's just so
but at least
obnoxious.
he's a good player. I can't say he's not a good player.
Yeah, but that
And
flopping shit.
he doesn't like, I think it's well deserved. Let's put it that way. I think he is top player in the league. Hit one or two.
No.
Jokic, him. Um,
Okay. Would you take him or Luca?
I'd have to think about that, bro, because defensively he can at least defend.
Yeah,
Better defender than Luca.
I take Luca. I think well because
Defend,
he's
bro.
he's on the best defensive team in the league. You put Luca on that
Well,
team, he's
I
not
don't
going to be as
know.
big of a liability,
I don't think he's a liability at all out there. I don't think he's as good as
bro.
I don't think he's a he's as good
I don't.
defender as like Caruso, but I just don't, Luca, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Um if you look at the last 20 years of players on other teams that I've thought, oh, I'd love to get him for the Lakers, that player. I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I've always, before he even came here, Anthony Davis. When he first came to the league at Pelicans, I'm like, I love that kid. I love his game. And look, he came to the Lakers. He did exactly what I thought he was going to do, whatever. The next
What
one is
fall
Luca.
down?
No, Luca. Luca was the other one. I'm like, love this kid. Man, this kid would be amazing. And Mitchell is probably another player that I love the way Mitchell plays. I really have a lot of respect for his game. Um, there's a lot. I'm not saying they're better players. I'm not saying these are the best players. It's just what I thought I'd like their game a lot. Like Brunson's a great player. SGA is a great player. Giannis, great player. Do I think he's necessarily would be a good fit on our team? I don't know.
Yes.
Um, I'm sure they'd make it work. I'm sure they'd make it work. But Luca, I'm a big Luca fan, man. But I don't know what the fuck is going on with the state of the hamstrings in this world, in this league. Everyone's getting them. Some doctor's got to step in for the NBA and say, listen, guys, this is happening too much. I think it was untimely. We had a great March, and then fucking this shit happens with Luca and Austin and blows our chances essentially. And LeBron can't do it by himself. But SGA is a great player. It's a great team. I love that the Spurs beat them. I think it makes them scratch their heads and go back and go, what the fuck did we do wrong? It's not that you did anything wrong. You just came up against a great defensive team just like yours. And they know how to defend. They knew how to basically Wemby knew how to, they funneled everything in the lane to Wemby. because they knew the game. They're like, look, we're going to funnel everything in. Our defenders with Castle and Harper and all these guys are great defenders. And the way they would just strip the ball. I mean, they were stripping SGA like I've never seen anybody do. So good, their defensive prowess is so good. So I was a little surprised. I really thought, okay, OKC's going to pull it out, but at the end of the day, it was just too much Wemby.
I was
and
surprised.
The defense was awesome.
I was surprised they didn't do it in 6 because I told you Spurs in 6.
I knew it was going to go long. I just didn't think. I just thought OKC's going to pull it out, especially having home court.
Yeah, no,
But more power to the Spurs.
But no, back to the original question. As far as like Luka versus SGA.
Luka versus SGA. Let's look at the players.
I guarantee you put Luka with those defensive players around him, he would not look as bad.
No. I mean, true.
You can't put him with a 41-year-old LeBron who barely plays
I agree
defense.
with that, and that's why we got to make
With
some changes.
Austin,
yeah. And Austin's not a great defender either.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So SGA, you put him on the Lakers, he's going to be a defensive liability too. He's not a defensive specialist by any means.
No, but he's a better defender.
But but not by that much. Because Luka gets in the passing, he gets steals. He's not. I'm not saying he's as good.
Luka's
it's
obviously
not as bad. I think being on this team, this current Laker team, exposes him a lot more than if he was playing on a good defensive team.
Yeah, that's a valid point.
But SGA's game
was Dallas a better team? Did it expose him there?
Well, against the Celtics, that championship it did. But, again.
You like Luka. I like Luka as a, like I said, those three players. SGA I think he's
SGA's game at all because he's
a lot of flopping.
He's foul hunting. He's not even on shots where he gets the fake and he can just take the shot.
And he doesn't need to.
He wants the foul.
Are you saying he doesn't need to?
No, not as much.
He's good enough. He doesn't need to.
Absolutely. He's great.
I just think against a defensive team against Spurs, man, he had to pull out all the stops. He had to pull out all the tricks.
The guy fell down. They had a statistic. 17% of the time he's falling down.
Yeah, I know. But you have
the next highest is Harden at 8.
He was at a loss. He didn't know what to do against Castle. He's like, what do I do? These guys are defending the shit out of me. I got to do something. Chet, same thing with Chet. He literally was just going, I don't, there's no way I could play against this guy. There's just no fucking way.
But that's why I think the only player that's going to, because you got to realize Wemby is going to put on some muscle. He's probably going to learn.
I'm kind of worried about, it just takes one bad fall for this guy.
I know, but that's why he needs to put on some muscle.
Yeah,
but
every time he plays, I'm like, ugh.
If Duncan or Robinson teaches him how to post on the block, and he gets that little turnaround jump hook,
oh yeah,
there's nothing you can do.
Unstoppable.
So
100%.
The only player that I think would even affect him a little would be Giannis.
Okay, so with that, going into this series, we just saw game 1. Straight up, dude. Fucking my second most overrated player. He stepped up defensively. Karl-Anthony Towns, he stayed in front of him. He put a body on him. Yeah. He made it difficult for him. I think the strength of Wemby adds, like you said, if he can post in the block, have a little bit more strength, not let someone just push him out, and these are things that are going to dude, Wemby's young, right? He's still got so many years ahead of him, provided he's healthy. But the strength is going to be a big factor, and we've seen it. Skinny guys come in if they don't. He's so much. There's so much to fill for this guy. He's got to work out. His legs are so skinny.
He already has.
So I think he's got to get on a serious regimen with just high protein, working out all this.
And the thing with him though is you can tell he's pretty passionate about being good.
Oh,
dude, I don't doubt he'll do it.
That's what surprised everyone second year to be able to get this, because he is so freaking competitive. He is so into his craft. Like you said, he wants to be the best.
Yeah.
Even right now, he's not even
Yeah.
looking like, I'll get my turn. There's other centers that deserve this. No, he's like, I fucking deserve it.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. He's got things that we've never seen before. He's got the 3-point shot. He's got footwork. He can dribble. It's just, he's tall and he's a little lanky. Sometimes when he goes to the rim and he wants, it's almost like, I think, are you going to run out of space? And then all of a sudden he'll dunk it at the. I'm like, where did that come from? Because he's so long, right?
Yeah.
Defensively, obviously, 5-7, blocks a game. It's hard to play against them. So, what did New York do?
Well, I just honestly, I think last game or the first game
last night.
Yeah, last night. I think that's where it's crazy, dude. I saw this thing. It showed the Spurs starting lineup, excluding De'Aaron Fox, who's 28, is younger than
they're so
the
young.
Michigan starting 5.
Wow.
They
all should be at college.
Yeah.
They all should be juniors.
That's insane.
Yeah,
so I think it showed itself in the first game. I think they were on a high because, we said it too. Whoever's going to win that OKC series is going to win the championship. I think they bought a little too much into their own hype. I think tomorrow night they're going to come out like gangbusters and they're going to blow out New York. And I still say the Spurs in 6 games.
I think they were a little tired still going 7 games.
Both physically and emotionally.
I think the game plan New York had was great. Obviously, it was a very close game, went back and forth. Each team had leads. It's just last 2 minutes, man.
Yeah, but they didn't. But the Spurs did not play well. I mean,
I don't think Wemby played well. I don't think
Wemby didn't.
No,
he
didn't play well.
Yeah. I mean, the only one was Harper.
Right,
played.
Exactly. Harper did, and
Champagne.
Champagne
in the first half.
But I think at the end of the day, going on an 11-0 run, that cost them. I think that's what it was, right?
Absolutely.
And Brunson kind of went off. And Brunson for his size and his physical
limitations.
He had some layups that I was like, going to the right and just I'm like, how are you getting that one-handed? He had that one layup. He went to the left and he kind of like scooped it. And I'm going, incredible.
No, he uses angles really well.
Right. Angles. There you go.
Yeah.
Just incredible.
Yeah.
But statistically,
I don't think that's gonna. I think
you don't think that'll last. You think there's going to be some adjustments made?
Absolutely. I think there's going to be some serious adjustments made. I think I don't think Towns can he controlled himself in the first half. But if he picked up 3 quick fouls because he sucks at that. He gives up the stupidest fouls. And I think as the series goes on and they get to know each other, because again, I think
there'll be some adjustments made.
Yeah, I think
100%.
the Spurs were still kind of in a fog over that last series, and I think that's where that youth comes in.
We'll see tomorrow night.
Yeah, but that's why I think once they make those adjustments, I think the Spurs are going to walk away with the series.
Well, Stephen A. would differ.
Well, he's an idiot, so.
Because we're not getting him on this podcast.
No, thanks. You're not welcome here.
Mitchell Robinson obviously played with a bad finger, but he's one to watch to see what the hell he does.
Really affected his free throw shooting.
Yeah.
The guy's shooting like 20%.
I know. He was 0 for 1. Josh Hart, continues to be an igniter. I mean, he's just everywhere. Doesn't really show up in the stats, but
I like their players. I like.
I told you. What did we say? We were talking like early on. I said I wouldn't mind if New York won. I definitely won't mind if Spurs won. Those two teams I have absolutely nothing against in terms of like just not liking them. But hey, we'll see.
I'm definitely rooting for the Spurs.
Oh no, I know. The thing is that if it's not the Lakers, I'm just kind of like whatever.
If it's not the Lakers, for me, it's the Spurs. It's always
I know, but my interest. I'm talking about my interest.
Yeah.
If it's not the Lakers or not, I'm just gonna like watch, but I'll be doing something else. I'll be like, interesting, great game, wow. But I think there's gonna be adjustments made. I think back to Towns, he did a great job.
Your favorite player? Is he now your favorite player?
No, it's not a favorite or not. It's not like I don't like him.
He whines. So I
I
just want
know.
to punch
I
him
don't
in the
like
face.
his facial expressions when he makes a shot. It's almost as worse as our Jackson Hayes.
Yeah.
Just the face. But when he talks, have you heard him talk?
Yeah.
He's kind of soft spoken. He's articulate to some degree. I'm like to some degree, like articulate in the sense that, have you ever heard like
speaking the game?
Athletes talk, athletes in general, all athletes.
Right.
When they talk, they're very monotone.
Right.
The only one that could, Barkley was kind of monotone. Shaq is monotone, but for them to have everything like that. But for them to have a successful post career in broadcasting, right, is just because of their personalities, I think.
Right.
But if you listen to SGA talk, if you listen to Karl Anthony Towns talk, they can actually do it in a way that they can actually talk and it's not monotone. A lot of guys on ESPN, when I listen to them, when they're, and I'm going like, okay, you have things to say, but someone's got to talk. Someone's got to teach you how to actually enunciate words and talk right. But like Perkins, when he talks, he's straight up talking just
barbershop.
But I love what he has to say, right? Yeah. But then like Danny Green, when you listen to him talk, or these guys are more like a Grant Hill when he talks, very articulate. You're like, dude, this guy's educated, right? Like you can hear him talk. He knows how to. So I think Karl Anthony Towns would have a good career in that. I just don't like his face. I don't like. Dude, we've talked about this. When he runs, his running.
Yeah, he should get a size and a half smaller shoes.
Every time he went to the basket last night, I'm like, how are you doing this?
Yeah. He literally looks like his shoes are too big for him.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Anyway, so we'll see how that goes.
Who do you think is going to win this series?
I think it's going to be the Spurs in 7.
7.
7.
7.
They got home court. It's going to go to 7.
Second.
7th. 7th.
All right.
Okay. Hold on, my computer's making some noises. I want to see what's up. All right, let's talk about our Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk about our Lakers?
Let's do it. What are the rumors? Rumor mills.
There's no rumor mills.
Not yet?
No. All right. What do we got? Let's talk about LeBron first of all.
He's out of his fucking mind. He wants the max.
He's got no leverage, bro.
I know.
The only teams that can offer him the max are what? Bulls and Nets. They're not going to do it. No one's going to give him the fucking max. At best, they're going to give him like mid-level exception, 15 mil. I think financially speaking, Lakers are his best option. Lakers may give him 20 mil for it. They may say, look, we'll give you 20 million and we're going to build around you. But for him to think that he's still valuable like that, the guy's just smoking crack. His day is come and gone. Right?
I think so. I wouldn't give him 50 million.
He can go to Cleveland. They'll give him 15.
I think he would do that.
Okay, but
because Cleveland lost. Because then if he goes there and they win, then he's the savior again.
Okay, so could he do something there with Harden and Mitchell?
Yeah, I think he would be a difference.
Who's their big man over there?
They have 2. They have Mobley and they have Allen.
Okay. So I think it comes down to, are you butthurt that you're not getting the max from the Lakers? They're going to hang your fucking jersey. They'll probably give you a statue. Are you just butthurt about this?
Yeah, at this point, we should get statues. I mean, everybody and their mother's getting a statue.
I'm making one. I'm going to put it right here, right next to our picture.
I like it.
I'm gonna create 2 statues of us in the bird magic pose. But I think business purposes, if he wants to think about it just with his businessman hat on, stay in LA.
Yeah,
You
of
got your
course.
production company, make your 20 mil. Now,
It's
your
just
son
silly.
may not be on the team anymore. They may waive his ass, but
No, if he stays, I'm pretty sure they'll keep him.
Austin, he's going to
Yes.
command 40 mil.
Yeah,
He's got what? Player option right now, but he's going to opt out.
for sure.
I think Chicago, Brooklyn would go to him and say, "We'll give you 40 mil." He's going to want to come and say, "Look, I want 40 mil. Maybe I'll take a little bit less, but I want my 40 mil. Worth it or not?"
Yes.
Even with defensive lackness,
Liability. I think you
liability.
have to, yeah, I think you have to get enough 3-and-D
Can
players
his
around
defense
him.
get better?
No, I don't think
Even at
physically
his
he's
age,
able.
physically, he's
No.
not. Even if they had a Michael Cooper
I
came in to
mean,
talk to him,
listen,
somebody.
I think he tries his best. There's
Mhm.
effort there. I think physically he's
Yeah,
just
he's got
unable to do
limitations.
it.
Yeah,
But as long as the effort's there, because you can, like, it's not a hard in. Well, Ole, see you later. Just drive right by. Um, he
well, see you
tries.
later.
Yeah, he tries. So if you get good defensive players around him, it's like what I said about
Yeah,
SGA. Like, you can hide him. But if nobody on that team out there is playing defense, yeah,
doesn't
it's
matter.
gonna
Yeah.
expose them.
Um, yeah, I think who else comes in is gonna really help him and Luca, like you said, um, especially if we get a 3-and-D guy. But they're gonna give him the 245, 245 years. They'll give it to him.
Yeah, I think they will. I think Luca. They're gonna build around Luca or Luca and Austin. And then what I like them to do is to, instead of going and getting another superstar, unless it's like Giannis, I would go spend the money and do what the Thunder and the Spurs have done, is build the cast.
Okay, so we have to think about building the cast. You gotta shed some stuff first, but Smart's got a 5.4 million option. You pick that up. He's gonna
I
he's gonna opt in.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna want more money, and
How much more?
probably
Come on,
12.
dude. He's old. No, you
Yeah, he
think
will.
so?
He had a good year, dude, for us.
You gonna give us 12? You gonna give him 12?
I would. I think
Mm.
because he's that spark. I mean, a lot of times, both on offense and defense, he stepped up when nobody else did.
Uh,
I think he's the energizer on defense. And unless you're going to go replace him with somebody who's a younger, better defensive player, maybe taller, you have to. I mean, you can't give up more defensive players at this point. You have to keep what you have and build on it, because this team's flaw is defense.
but he's so he's got a player option for 5-4. He's gonna opt out, want more money, is what you're
Right.
saying.
Yes.
All right. Um,
And I think he'll get it because
okay.
of the year he had.
Other teams, you mean, will offer it
Yes.
to him, and
Yes.
we'll have to match. Okay.
Yeah.
Rui, unrestricted.
I think Rui's gone.
You think so?
I don't think Lakers
He
are going
makes
to give him
18
money.
right now. You think someone's going to give him more than that?
Yes.
And,
Again,
and we're
because
just
of the
we're not
year that he
and we're
had.
not going to be able to pay him. We're going to say, sorry, you're not worth more than 20.
Yeah. Well, and he's unrestricted, so
Unrestricted, so he can do
it's
whatever
not
the fuck
even,
he wants.
we can't even match it.
We have
So,
bird rights though, whatever
yeah,
that means.
I think he's gone.
All right. Hayes is going to want a little bit of a raise. I think.
I give it to him.
Yeah,
He did
he's
well.
three. He's 3.5. Give him 5.
Yeah.
He's worth it. Um,
5 into like a washing machine or a big
now,
screen TV.
now if LeBron goes, Rui goes, Kennard goes, dude, we can max out on Reeves and still have 50 mil. And that, my friend, opens up Giannis conversation.
Well, no, because Giannis is not a free agent. You're gonna
Is
have to
he
trade for him.
He's not a restricted free agent.
No, no.
Oh, it's a trade
He asked for a
situation.
trade, so you have to trade for
How
him.
many more years does he have next year?
I think
I think
one
it's one
year.
more
Yeah.
one more year, so
Yeah.
they can kind of wait it out.
No, Milwaukee's going to get rid of him.
Oh,
Milwaukee
they're going to
already
trade him
said,
for sure.
yeah,
But it would have to be okay. So if they trade him though, whoever team trades for him has to try to keep him.
yeah. He's got to say,
He's got
like,
to
I'll
extend.
resign.
He's got to resign.
Yeah.
But then if he knows he wants to
That's
go to the
why he
Lakers
has the
ultimately,
cards.
but if he says I want to go play with Luka and Austin ultimately, he may say I'll trade me, but I'm only a 1 year. Who's done that recently in the last few years? We saw that it was a
Well,
1 year deal.
Kawhi did it.
Kawhi did it. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Kawhi did it
With
with
Toronto.
Toronto. Right, exactly. But he got a championship out of it.
Yeah.
And he's like, look, I can't be in this fucking freezing weather. I got to go. I got to go. Sorry, your weather sucks. I would love to get.
But I think, honestly,
Giannis.
I think Giannis is going to end up in Miami.
Who are they going to trade for him?
Hero, probably some of their young guys.
So what if we sign
Draft
Kennard,
picks.
Rui, and LeBron, and then trade them all? Does that work?
If the other team wants them.
They don't want them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably want. Milwaukee probably has their eye on if they
Austin.
like give us Austin. Yep, give
Austin,
us Reeves.
Rui.
Give us Reeves and Rui.
No,
But
both. They would take both and probably like 3 first-round picks.
Which we only have like.
No, we have them like going into the future.
Yeah, 30, 31, 32,
Yeah.
all that bullshit. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You wouldn't want Lakers, 27,
away
28,
everything. Yeah, giving everything.
27, 28, 29 pick if you're Milwaukee, because if they get Giannis, they're going to be good those years.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the picks are going to be high. So you are projecting that, all right, Giannis is whatever, 32 now. If you ask for a 31, 32, 33 pick, you're talking about he's older. Lakers are not going to be as good.
Sure.
So we might get some.
You have to look
picks.
at that.
Yeah.
The only name that there's what maybe 4, 5 names that come up. I think we need a Jalen of some sort.
One of the Jalens.
One of the Jalens. So Duran. Yeah. We'll just take Duran. But Peyton Watson, Denver. Do you think Denver would ever?
Denver's re-signing him.
Yeah, I'm not going to give it to us.
No.
I
think the
Walker Kessler from Utah.
I don't want him.
Center. We need a center, bro. We need center and depth. So
defense.
So
he's a good defense. He's a good rim protector.
Okay, we need a center though, because Ayton's got to go.
Yeah.
Ayton's on a player option. He's going to want more. He's at $8 million. I don't think he's going to get more. He had an okay season, but
remember, he's still going to get paid from I think.
From the other team, yeah. Which reminds me, we still have a bunch of fucking
money on the books.
From like.
Are we still paying Luol Deng?
We're paying Carl. We're playing Carmelo Anthony.
Timothy Mozgov.
Bro, I was looking at some of the. We're paying Carmelo Anthony. We're paying Morris. We're paying
crazy.
We're paying some like $2.5 million, 2.5. It adds up. It's like $30 million we're supposed to pay people. What the fuck is going on here? Anyway, we need a center, bro.
I think more than anything right now, bro, what we need are 3-and-D guys.
Okay, but everyone needs 3-and-D guys.
I think
everybody
the
needs
best
them.
ones
Who are we gonna get?
There, I think are
Tari Eason.
No, it's the kids, the Pelicans, Murphy and what's the other one's name?
What's their situation?
I don't know, but I think they're on the market.
Okay, I got to see who's on the market. There's a bunch of names.
It's Trey Murphy and what's the other one's name? Herbert.
Herbert.
Is
it Herbert? Yeah, Herbert.
Yeah, if you can get those two.
We talked about that though.
Yeah. But I think they want crazy stuff for Murphy.
Not Herbert?
No. But Murphy, I think they're going to want big time shit for him. I think at least that's what they've said. But like those are game changers because those two are great 3-and-D players. And if you have 50 million bucks to spend, I'd rather go get those two than I would getting another superstar.
Well, 3 and D. I mean, that's what we need.
And then yeah, we do. But do I think Walker Kessler is going to make a difference against Wemby? I don't think he's blocking his shot. Wemby is going to be a fucking problem for a while.
For everybody, though.
Yeah.
Not just for us, for everybody.
Yeah. I think that kid is going to, if he stays healthy and he gets a post game, it's done. Like they're winning the next 10 years because you just can't stop him. Like there's nothing you can do.
Plus you got pieces around him that are also young and just flourishing. I mean, it's going to be crazy.
You know who I would love to get somewhere down the road?
Zion Williamson?
No.
No, Jimmy.
He's just going to come here and
what a fucking what a fucking waste.
Dude, seriously. He's just going to come here, get women pregnant and eat and get fat. That's all he's going to do. That guy is out of control, man.
What a disaster that guy was, right?
He's like,
I mean, the first time he steps out,
stars pregnant.
The first time he breaks out of his sneakers, you got to go. There's a problem with this guy. I don't think I want him. He's coming out of his sneakers. I think there's an issue here.
What are you, the Incredible Hulk? Like what the fuck is that?
I remember the hype. The next LeBron.
But bro, he had the talent. He just didn't have the upstairs. Like he wasn't. You know, he definitely could have been because when he's
strong,
healthy,
can jump
out of the building.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like him going to the hoop was insane. Like
crazy.
Nobody could stop him. He had those long arms.
Sorry, he's boring me.
Yeah. Why don't you take a nap? I'm sure everybody will wait.
I'm trying to find out who else we could possibly get, but whatever. The Lakers actually have the better free agents that we can keep. Like, we have good ones.
Yeah.
We have some flexibility here, which is nice. We have some good moves to make. It's just, I don't think whatever we do, you're still going to have to go up against OKC and San Antonio and
would you want
maybe Denver, but although Denver, you're still gonna have to go up against those two teams. So I don't know if any adjustments we make are gonna help.
Would you want Lou Dort or Frankenstein? They're available.
I don't want Lou Dort.
You do?
I do. He's a good defender, man.
He's dirty.
Yeah, so what? You can clean him up.
Clean him up. I think that's his game.
Frankenstein.
If you clean him up, he's not gonna. Dude, his little push shot was pissing me off.
I know Frankenstein.
So good at that.
Yeah.
Another dirty player.
Better than Ayton.
Yeah, I agree. He's a good passer, good defender.
Yeah.
It's that little push shot.
Yeah.
Ayton just, can
we get Caruso back?
Oh.
Can we please get Caruso back somehow?
That guy honestly was the MVP of that series if they would have won.
Yeah. Just
like
so good.
He was a game changer. Defensively, just such a
I haven't seen a player make such a big difference defensively. Like Michael Cooper was defense.
Like, that's what I was gonna say.
Is defense. Make a 3-pointer once in a while.
No, at the end he was a pretty good defense.
No, and you could, on the fast breaks. I mean, but to change a game just based on his defense. So Michael Cooper.
Yeah, but he caught fire because he was shooting like 27% from three going into that series.
Oh,
Caruso.
Yeah.
And then he was just on fire.
And he's spotty. I mean, he's a spotty shooter. He could do that.
But he's clearly the type of player that like relishes the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like he steps up. Yeah. He wants to challenge both defensively and even on offense. Like a couple of times he went up against Wemby, like no fear.
And that's the thing. You can't have it. And I don't think anybody, I think Holmgren was the only one who kind of showed that fear because he just shut down that last game. But
you saw what a difference freaking defense makes on AJ Mitchell and McCain.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing.
Like, it makes a difference.
Mitchell wasn't playing in that series.
Well, he sucked.
Williams wasn't playing in that series. That could have been a game changer. Williams, your second offensive player.
Both games that Williams played and they lost.
Yeah, well, he sucked. He had to go off because of his fucking hamstring again or whatever. But I don't know.
But I just think, like, how Mitchell was their second highest scorer or whatever. Like, because we don't play defense.
Yeah.
You saw, of course.
No, you can't compare.
The Spurs play defense,
you can't compare.
Like, he came back down to earth.
It's defense, and I just don't know if we are just not ever going to be. We've never been just this lockdown. Like, that's our strategy is defense. Maybe the Shaq. Shaq
we were in the bubble.
Shaq.
No,
and Kobe.
even
in the bubble. Well, yeah. I guess you had because you had Davis. He was a rim protector.
You had Davis. LeBron was still playing defense. You had Caruso. You had
still playing defense. No, but to hang your hat on that as this is the team's identity.
Rondo was good.
Yeah.
Like, that was a good defensive team. We actually were, like, I think second or third.
But OKC and Spurs. I mean, look,
that's
Thunder and Spurs are defensive minded going in.
Right.
They're like, that's how we're going to win.
Defensive and sharing the ball and not having.
But when they say defense wins games, that's like their motto. That's probably hung up in their locker room and their hallways. They are truly taking that and making it work. Now, it helps that you have 3-point shooters. It helps that you have a big 7'5" guy who can just pretty much do everything. It helps that you have SGA on that team. It helps, but
no,
you got to start with your
built
foundation.
Around defense.
Its foundation is defense. So, switch gears here. You know anything about this new lottery 3-2-1 system?
Yeah, I mean,
did you read about it at all? I kind of read about it, and tell me what you think. So, tanking is the issue,
right?
They're going to penalize the bottom 3 teams.
Yeah, so they're going to put it so that you tank, but you want to tank in the 4 to 7 rate. Like, what?
You're going to tank? That's the funny thing. You're going to tank, but you got to be in the sweet spot now. So you can't just lose purposely.
Yeah.
So and they're giving like 3 different amount of balls, right?
Yeah.
So I guess you get fewer balls if you're in the bottom 3.
I mean, it's kind of smart because then those bottom 3 teams are going to fight to try to get to 4.
Correct. But someone's going to, even if I feel bad for the teams that are going to try and they're going to still end up bottom 3.
Yeah.
It's like, we tried, we just suck.
Yeah.
Well, then we know you just suck. Okay. So it's supposed to flatten the odds and all that kind of shit.
Yeah. And then you can't get like back-to-back
picks.
Yeah, top.
Something about picks.
3 years.
Yeah.
So you can't get top 5 3 years in a row, which is like what
Spurs did. Yeah, you got top 5 3 years in a row, and that's how you end up getting your fucking 3 best players.
Yeah,
which is kind of like that's kind of lucked out,
and it's exactly what OKC
did
too.
But what were the chances of getting those? I mean, they were like really low chances. I want to say. Maybe not all 3 years.
They had the worst.
Not all 3 years. One of them.
Yeah, they got Harper.
One of them. The Harper year was lucky.
The Harper year was lucky.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, one of those years.
Which was last year. But the other 2, they tanked for Wemby, and they were pretty bad.
Shit, it all worked out. Lucky for them. Now it's all changing.
Yeah.
How does that help us? I don't know.
Well, I think
above my pay grade.
I think the problem is you're gonna have people be less apt to trade with picks. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know how they keep
exactly.
going in
That's
picks?
Exactly right. Picks aren't gonna have as much value as what you're saying, or
no. They're gonna have too much value for teams to just throw in. Oh, we give you 3 first-round picks because you don't know where you're gonna end up.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you could be number 8 and end up with the number 1 pick.
Mm-hmm. I agree. That's true.
So
That's true. Right.
A lot of people are going to go, well, no, I don't want to trade my picks. So it's going to actually cause, I think, more problems on the free agent or on the trade market.
Well, I got to dive into that, but that's what I've been hearing is that it is going to confuse things a little bit on the trade market. The picks,
right.
traded picks. So it'll be interesting to see because now you're gonna have to really like strategize and go, okay, like you said,
It
we have
just
this
takes
pick. You want to trade
adjustment,
it?
I
Yeah,
think.
it's adjustment, but tanking is the big thing, right? They just don't want anyone purposely losing. I don't think it's a good look. You're still gonna have teams in the bottom three, so be it. Um, but like what Utah did, I think that was like just blatantly like just purposely losing.
Yeah.
So
No, this year was probably the worst of it. Like teams were just like, I don't give a shit. We're tanking. You know what I mean? Like, and they started early. Like it was like in January, they're like, all right, well, season's over. Like, what the hell, dude? At least try a little bit.
yeah, exactly. Just try. They're not even trying.
And then even like, trade deadline, they're just willy nilly, like just giving up everybody. They're like, oh, well, we'll take our chances, you know. And the worst of it was Indiana. Indiana complete like they
Yeah,
screwed the whole season to get
yeah.
the pick, and then
To
they
get
had
the
to give it
pick.
to the Clippers.
Yeah, exactly.
And
They
their
had to give
GM
it.
came out and apologized to the
They had to
fans.
give
Like,
it to the Clippers. So funny.
but like imagine that's what this can cause.
Yeah.
Where
Well,
teams are like, hoping, and then you get the pick swaps and all this stuff, and then the number 8 team or 7 team ends up with the first pick
all right.
because 1, 2, and 3 won't get it, or they have less odds of getting it. So it'll be interesting. We'll see how
Very interesting.
it plays out.
It's gonna change things out.
All right, game 2. Who you got?
Game 2. Who do I got? I got Spurs game 2, but not a blowout.
Yeah, I got the Spurs by blowout.
By
Game
blowout.
3. Who you got?
Gonna go to New York.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna go New York. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a 1-2 back and forth kind of thing because I'm picking it to go to 7.
Yeah. I'm
I
going to
think
go
it's gonna be back and
Spurs
forth.
game 3. Game 4, I'm going to go New York.
Yeah. Okay. So
Game
back and forth.
5, I'm going to go Spurs. Game 6, I'm going to go Spurs.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll go Spurs Knicks or maybe Knicks Spurs Knicks Spurs or something like that. But it's gonna be, yeah. I got Spurs in 7, but again,
That dude, if they go 7, that's a hell of a playoffs this year.
oh, it's a great series. This was a great game. It's just kind of like ended poorly, and there were some mistakes made, and I think there's going to be adjustments made. I just think that New York is showing that they do have the defensive capability. I don't know if Brunson can average 30. I think they're going to shut him down to some degree.
Yeah.
Someone else is going to have to step up. I don't think it's going to be Towns. That's the only thing I see where Spurs make those adjustments on Brunson.
I think
somebody else is going to step up.
I think the Spurs
offensively.
need to go bigger in their starting lineup, like maybe bring in Barnes to replace like Vassell and let him guard Towns. Because I think that what they're doing is, if you notice, like Wemby's running out because
and then
Towns can hit the 3.
And then Towns is just getting right by him.
Because
Wemby's just a little too lanky and slow.
Because he's running. He's rushing out there.
Yeah.
And so
you saw that a couple of times. He did that.
Yeah. So I think in order to do that, I think you got to have somebody else guarding him on the perimeter
who's a
so
little
that
bit
Wemby
more
can stay in the key.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
that's
you could have
and that's kind of what you got to do is have Wemby stay down, funnel it in like they did with OKC.
Right. But I think it's different, and that's where the adjustment comes in. And I think they had a problem is because like they didn't have to worry about. Well, I mean, they did with what's his name. That's what they did with OKC and Chet. But Chet is easy to guard outside with a smaller guy like Vassell, versus I think if you do that with
because of 3-point shooting.
Because
Chet doesn't really
Chet doesn't post.
Yeah, exactly.
So but if you do that with Towns is going to post up, and he's a good post player. So you need somebody a little bit bigger to be able to control them on the inside for Wemby to come and help. Or for Wemby to stay in the paint if he goes around the guy. But I think that's the adjustment they're going to make.
What do you think about Mike Brown possibly winning a championship? This is like his third time to the finals or something.
Well, he went with the Cavs, and then he went with the Warriors as an assistant.
As assistant, yeah. Do you think he's a good coach?
I never thought he was a good coach. No.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. I never thought so either. I think the Lakers kind of got rid of him. He wasn't really doing it. I don't know. I don't know if it's coaching here. I definitely think it's coaching on the Spurs side too.
Yeah,
because
I think with the Knicks, I mean, they're pretty well baked. That's pretty much the same team that Thibodeau had.
Right, exactly.
I think maybe, and
why they get rid of Thibodeau then?
I think maybe because Thibodeau ran him into the ground. He did not develop the bench. He's just like, I'm going to go with my 6-7 guys. And
that was his, that was always been his thing though. He rode him hard. He rode his players hard.
Exactly. Versus I think with Brown, he's been able to do that, and they've kind of lasted. But Brown was in trouble midway through the season. People are like, oh, he's not the coach when they were losing and stuff. All of a sudden now it's like, oh, he's the greatest coach of all time. But I remember when he was with the Lakers, I'm like, this guy sucks.
Overrated.
Yeah, thank you.
He's one of my overrated coaches.
I agree 100%. Him and Budenholzer. Thank God that guy's out.
You know who I also think is somewhat overrated? Somewhat. Keyword is somewhat.
Okay.
Not completely.
Spoelstra.
No, dude, no. The guy's fucking awesome.
No.
You're gonna say what? You fucking high. I think Steve Kerr's a little overrated.
What? You're fucking high.
Who's not gonna win with Clay and Steph and Green? I mean, come on, dude. I can go coach that team.
Bro.
With Clay and Steph and defensively like Green.
Mark Jackson had them. They didn't win. They didn't make it to the finals with Mark Jackson. No, I think Kerr's a good coach. I do.
He's a good coach. I just don't think I don't think you can put him up there with like Phil Jackson and Pat Riley and
no, but I think he's a
Spurs.
Popovich. I think he's a tier below them.
Okay, so tier B, tier 2.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think he's an all-time
tier 1 would
great.
be Riley, Jackson, Popovich, Sloan, maybe.
No, Sloan is tier 2. I think those 3 are in their own rank.
One more. You got to give me one more. Spoelstra?
No, I don't think he's there yet.
You think those 3 are just like the Mount Rushmore? I think
those 3
Well, give me a Mount Rushmore coaches.
Probably Auerbach.
Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. He's fucking at the bottom of the fucking Mount Rushmore.
Dude won 13 championships.
I don't give a shit. He had fucking Bill Russell playing against plumbers and electricians.
So, okay.
Playing on the weekends. Fuck that shit. 13 championships.
I don't.
Bullshit.
What's his name?
I don't fucking. No. Give me realistic, modern era. Jesus. Let's not go back then. Modern era.
Brown. What was his name?
White guy?
Yeah, the one that
Mount Rushmore?
Philly,
yeah, I know. He was in Philly, yeah. Mount Rushmore,
and one with Detroit.
Yeah. He did. He coached
Larry
Iverson.
Brown?
Larry Brown. He coached Iverson.
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore, though?
He's a really good coach.
I don't know.
I know. I got it.
Lenny Wilkins.
No, it's absolutely its thing. It's Chuck Daly. It was Chuck Daly.
Chuck Daly or the Dallas guy. Like win percentage. Who was the Dallas guy?
Who are you talking about?
His son? No. Oh, no, not Adelman. No, not Adelman. It was
Adelman just died, by the way.
I know, and his son is the coach. No, it was the other guy. But yeah, Chuck Daly, defensive coach.
I think it would be Chuck Daly. If I had to pick a Mount Rushmore guy, it would be Chuck Daly.
Yeah, just
coach the
Olympics. Here's what you do, guys. Just clothesline them.
Yeah.
Just punch them. Just punch them in the nuts. You're fine. You're fine.
Rules.
Yeah. Mount Rushmore is hard to get that fourth one, but Chuck Daly, yeah. See, we know the top 3 for sure. Second tier, you're right. Steve Kerr.
Spoelstra.
Sloan.
Yeah. Mike Fratello. Remember him? Hubie Brown was a good coach.
Very good coach.
Yeah.
Now, the younger coaches, the newer guys, did you like Jason Kidd as a coach? Do you like him as a coach?
No, I thought he was overrated.
Did you like Byron Scott as a coach.
No.
A championship.
I know he went to 2 championships.
2 championships.
I think he really hurt himself in Cleveland and then the Lakers. He got hosed in Cleveland.
I'm trying to think right now, current coaches, who's the best coach?
What's his face? The guy at Indiana, ex-Celtic.
Did you like Larry Bird as a coach?
Yes. I thought Bird was a good coach.
Did you like Magic Johnson?
Isaiah was a good coach, too.
Did you like Magic Johnson?
No. Isaiah Isaiah was a good coach.
Was he?
Except
horrible office guy.
Yeah. Except for
horrible office guy. Good coach.
No, but Bird was a good coach.
I wouldn't let him coach the WNBA.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably not.
Probably not.
No, what's the guy?
Would Michael Jordan make a good coach?
Absolutely not. No, he'd be a dick.
Who do you think would make a good coach? Like right now, who's not coaching?
Fisher. Derek Fisher.
Absolutely. 100%. I think JJ was a good choice. I think he was always made to be a coach. I think Fisher would be a great coach.
JJ's got a way to go.
I think. I'm just trying to think who I think would make a good coach. I think fucking what's his face would be a good coach. What's his name from Miami, who's now on the Amazon on the Prime ticket on the Prime broadcasting, who won with Wade and stuff. What was his name? Haslam.
Oh yeah,
I think he would make a good coach. Very good basketball mind. But yeah, I think right now, I don't know if these are the 2 best coaches in the league in the finals. Definitely not Mike Brown. Spurs coach though, he's young. I think he's good.
Well, Rick Carlisle.
He's
in that second tier.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Bald Jim Carrey.
Bald Jim Carrey. All right. Well, we'll see how tomorrow goes. We'll see what happens.
Spurs go.
We got some time for to see what our boys do. If anything interesting happens, we'll definitely talk about it.
It's not that exciting of going to be a free agency.
LeBron, I think we just kind of want to see how they feel about him. That's what's going to be.
He better not take his sweet ass time, man.
They're gonna keep
shit or
Austin.
get off the pot, bro.
Right. Oh, I don't know yet. Yeah. It's like, all right, whatever. You don't know yet. Okay, go fuck yourself. You know. Come on, dude. You've been around. You know the game inside and out. You could run a team. You're fucking.
Buy a team.
You could. No, I mean you're so smart. Yeah. You could do it. You don't get us this bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
Just say, look,
play hard to get.
I want $30 million. That's it. Yeah. Can you give it to me or not? If not, I'm going to Cleveland. Any team, I'm going to go finish there.
Yeah.
If I had to go anywhere.
I think it'll basically be Cleveland or for a show Golden State. If it's not LA.
It's fucking crazy.
Me or him?
Okay. Are they all going to have ARP cards?
Yeah.
They're all fucking going to be, the whole team's going to be over 30. It's like
30,
nearing 40. Nearing 40. Can you see that? It's like, how many of our beards have white hair? Let's see. Yeah. Draymond Green's got one. LeBron James has got
one. I guarantee they're all white right now. They just keep coloring them. They're gonna have a
I don't see it.
A beard stylist on. Yeah.
If he went over there, what would be the point?
Beards.
Just to fucking what? Chase a ring?
Play with
Steph? Yeah. Steph? Just to say I'm playing with Steph?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But the question is, would you rather play with Steph or would you rather play with your son?
Honestly, if I was a billionaire, play with my son.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And the only reason Golden State would make sense, the other reason is that it's an hour flight. Charter it. He's got his own plane. Fucking come down for work, go back up. It's so easy. You just do that whole thing. So I could see that. Cleveland would be just a heart thing, because he's given so much to Akron and all this kind of shit. He's there. That's where his heart is. Probably do it. But financially speaking, he's got to be in California, man. There's just too much at stake here. So he's got to be here. But we'll see, bro. We'll see. Until next time, thank you for listening. Check us out at the Real Cousins Podcast.
REEL.
If you're a movie fan, we'll have one tomorrow.
What do we got tomorrow?
Primal Fear. That's a good one.
Twist.
Duh, duh, duh. Duh, duh, duh. You know what I'm talking about.
No.
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
All right.
All right, bro.
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
You know how he is. Duh, duh,
Yeah.
duh. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Love
All right,
you.
bro. Love you. Bye.